Hey guys, how's it going? BCHD here. Welcome back to another video of the Manchester United Career Mode series on FIFA 18. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far as we do simulate through our very busy March 2018. We do simulate past Crystal Palace away and we do win 2-1 as we have games coming up against Chelsea here, which we will play at Old Trafford, as well as Liverpool, as well as those filler games against West Ham, Stoke, Bournemouth in the Cup, and Swansea. Very crucial games in the title race. Coming up against Chelsea here at home, it's going to be a very big game to see who will win the title, because Chelsea are in 6th and climbing up the table as well. So we've got to do a big performance here against Chelsea and our home fans, ex-champions as well of the last season. So we've got to put a big shift in here as we do field out our strongest 11. As you guys may know, we are 2 games behind league leaders Arsenal, and we are only 5 points behind them. So if we do win the next 2 games, we do go top of the table in the first few minutes here. We do have a counter-attack though, with Griezmann cannoning a shot, and Courtois makes a comfortable enough save for him. But we're still on the counter-attack in the 23rd minute, trying to break the deadlock early in the first half, as Ander Herrera does tackle through, but leads to no prevail. And Lukaku does the same, but wins the ball, and Griezmann has a shot off the crossbar. However, no one can get to the rebound, and the chance is wasted, and we do have a shot off target. We should be converting those, but too much power from Griezmann as we have a counter-attack here. Martial running through the whole defense, puts it through to Pulisic, however, doesn't get the shot away, and it's a wasted opportunity through on Chelsea's goal. However, we are still attacking here. We're not giving up. In the 52nd minute, Piszczek does win a tackle there. Gives it off to Batshuayi, playing really well for Chelsea in real life, actually, at the moment. Ander Herrera does get a cheeky tackle in there as Matic threads it through into Pulisic. Pulisic slots it through to Lukaku, gives it off to Griezmann, has a shot with his left foot and doesn't put it on target, or put it where Courtois can't get it, and Courtois makes a comfortable save there as we put on Rashford, Williams and Pogba in order to get a breakthrough here. Early in the second half, we're taking off Griezmann, Lukaku and Ander Herrera. We're putting on some more attacking firepower. As we do so, Chelsea has a counter-attack here. Batshuayi puts it in the middle, and of course, Kante has an open goal, and he slots that home in order to put Chelsea in the lead here, and they do break the deadlock in the 62nd minute. 1-0 to Chelsea as N'Golo Kante, the PFA Player of the Year last year, hugs Antonio Conte, runs to the touchline. And it was poor from De Gea as he parried it straight towards Kante, and our defenders couldn't deflect it away from goal. We do go 1-0 down in the 70th minute though. Our new substitutes are linking up well. Williams and Rashford having some good connection play. We do give it off to Matic here, trying to thread it through to Pogba. He gets some space, has a shot, and it's our second crossbar hit of the match. If this was a crossbar challenge, we would definitely be winning, as we had many shots off the crossbar, including Griezmann's in the first half. But Williams threads it through to Pogba on this counter-attack, and Pogba slots that one home in the bottom right. Courtois can't get to that one, and it's our first goal of the match. We do get an equaliser here, 1-1 in the 84th minute. Late drama here at Old Trafford as we're looking for a second in order to get us to 3 points here. Pogba salvaged just a point, but we're trying to get all 3 as we move the ball into Williams, our new substitute. However, his shot gets blocked, and we do end up drawing that one. 1-1 against Chelsea, the ex-champions of the Premier League, but we cannot complain. However, we did get very unlucky with those crossbars, but we look on to the next match against Bournemouth in the FA Cup. We have some training done here, and Rashford actually gets to an 85, has grown 5 overall points throughout the whole season. He hasn't had that much game time, so I assume that is pretty good for Rashford. 85 rated now, a solid striker. We do put him on in this game. We do have a very rotated lineup though against Bournemouth at home. Matic, Williams, Ibrahimovic, Rashford, Pulisic, Christensen, Tuanzebe, all the rotated players, and Herrera does end up getting us a goal there to win 1-0, and we go through to the next round in the FA Cup. We do get a loan offer here for Joel Pereira, our third choice goalkeeper, and we do loan him out to Newcastle, so he'll be going in the January transfer window. to Newcastle and hopefully be getting more game time than he is here. We move into a game against Stoke, and Williams and Mkhitaryan do get the goals there to win 2-0 at home against Stoke City. A very solid performance and a win we needed after that draw against Chelsea. Some more training going on as we do have another game against West Ham here, just jam-packed of games so far. It's that time of the season. We do have a sort of weaker lineup here as Lamar starts for the first time. Tuanzebe is put in the midfield. We do have Deonley, number 48 there on the right wing, as Wilson starts up top. Against West Ham at the Olympic Stadium, we go away, so we do simulate this. De Gea's in goal. So yeah, it's a sort of a mixed lineup. Not too strong, not too weak. Got a few experienced players in there as well, but nothing's really happening in this game. 80th minute, and still no yellow cards, no substitutions, no goals, no injuries, and nothing happened in that game. A ball draw against West Ham at the Olympic Stadium. Very disappointing, as we have been getting many draws as of late. But we have time to change that with Liverpool at home in the derby. They're wearing their tea towel kit as we do wear our home kit. Very big game coming up against the rivals Liverpool. One of the biggest games in the English Premier League calendar and in world football. Of course, it was on a few weeks ago. Very exciting stuff here as we come out at Old Trafford with our most experienced team, with our best team pretty much. We are in second still with 57 points. We're only one game behind Arsenal, but they're only 3 points ahead of us. And if we win this, we could go equal top with Arsenal, but we're gonna have to wait and see with this one against Liverpool, as early on they have a counter attack here with Mane, gives it off to Hysaj. They're right back from Napoli, transferred in the window, and they're put through Coutinho here. And like in the last game, where it hits the woodwork, and they do have another shot there, but it goes off target. We do get a corner here, very early on as well. It's a lot of action happening as Sandro has that shot and forces Mignolet into a very decent save. We do get a corner there. Lukaku heads it, and it goes straight to Mignolet's hands. And it's a very open game as we start here in the next 10 minutes. In the opening 10 minutes, it's been very open as Coutinho finds Firmino, puts him through, and he puts it in the back of the net. However, it is an offside goal in the 21st minute. Firmino thought he scored. He thought he broke the deadlock and thought he got one at Old Trafford. However, it was an offside goal as Philippe Coutinho is in here. And De Gea does make a really crucial save. So Liverpool putting the pressure on here in the first half. However, the second half does start. Lukaku puts a ball into Martial and forces Mignolet into a very decent save. No one could get the run up and score. So we are still at 0-0 here. In the 60th minute, Lukaku on the ball does cut back. Gives it off to Paul Pogba. He has a shot on target. However, Mignolet with an acrobatic save there and a very defensive error from Bailly, passes it straight to the opposition. However, Mane skies that one over in a very crucial chance there for Liverpool, as we gave that one to them as Pogba puts Lukaku through. But I don't even know, that huge heavy touch pressing RT cost us there, and we could have been 1-0 up. However, the heavy touch put it straight into Mignolet's hands, as Liverpool as well are getting some decent opportunities here. However, we are holding out, and the unfortunate stuff happens in the late minutes here. 81st minute, and guess who? Our captain Valencia gives away another penalty this season. A very soft one, as we pressed B here. We put our leg out, and Coutinho managed to go over it and fell down for a penalty. Fair enough in our books. We're going to have to see if David De Gea can be the hero again in a penalty, and he does save that one with ease, as Firmino does try a cheeky chip. It was probably going off target anyway if we left it, but from that penalty save, it kept us in the game at 0-0, and the fans are very angry. It is 2 consecutive games we haven't been able to score. 0-0 draws, but at least we didn't lose to the big teams such as Chelsea and Liverpool at home. However, we were looking to win those games in order to gain some ground on Arsenal in front. We do have our last game of the episode here against Swansea. I'm pretty sure it's at home. We do have the game against Swansea in the Premier League at home. Arsenal are still on 60 points, so we're only 2 points behind them after that draw. We put out a mixed 11 here, coming to face Swansea at Old Trafford after they've had some good form there. They've got a win, 2 wins and a draw in their last 3 games, but Inaki Williams opens the scoring here on his starting in the 4th minute. However, Leroy Fer does get a 17th minute equaliser for Swansea there so far in the first half. As we do start the second half here, Herrera got a yellow card. However, Pogba does get a penalty in the 49th minute, converts, and he does the same with the penalty in the 63rd minute, putting us 3-1 up here against Swansea at Old Trafford. And we do get a win 3-1, a nice comfortable win, a little scare in the first half. However, Pogba came on off the bench for Tuanzebe to get us the victory there. So that is it for episode number 9. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Here is our next month of football. We've got a derby against Man City to start next episode as we see there. We've got a game against West Brom and 2 massive North London games. We do have Spurs in the FA Cup as well as pretty much the title deciding game against Arsenal. So it's going to be a very, very good episode here for episode 10. Hopefully you guys did enjoy episode 9 though. Subscribe for more FIFA 18 career mode content. Like the video if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and I'll catch you guys on the very next video.